Halo semua, jumpa lagi dengan saya Cumus Gaming. Kali ini kita akan melanjutkan bermain game bola kesayangan kita, eFootball. Gimana keseruannya? Yuk ikuti terus Cumus Gaming. Oke, seperti biasa kita langsung gaskan aja nih, push rank. Mana nih? Pagi-pagi nggak ada orang kah? Oke, kita lawan Ajax Amsterdam. Wih, benda bersaudara.
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role.
Alamak, Jang. Aku lagi mancing ini sekarang. Waduh. Bang Red nih pagi-pagi udah mancing. Ya. Tempat kemarin Bang Red. Mantep Bang, dapat ikan mitos. Per 1 jam.
And that has been cleared.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Udah main eFootball aja. Kalau mancing mah bisa di AFK-in.
He's found the way through. Now this could be a chance.
Semalam aja saya AFK-in itu. Sampai ketemu jam 5:30.
Galatasaray present their opponents with
Komputer kagak mati-mati.
This to go one up.
Ini baru main lagi nih jam segini habis istirahat komputer. Sambil live eFootball, Bang. Bang Red masih nggak ada nggak? Diajak ngomong diam aja Bang Red. Aduh. Bang jadi mabar winter nggak? Kalau nggak kita mabar ini yuk, mabar super sus. Aduh nggak masuk. Super sus kayak Among Us bang. Ada di Steam gratis.
Quick to press here, right on top of them. That is ended up in no man's land. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he
Lalu
knows.
diambil lagi.
And it's Fletcher.
Ya. Kenapa nih? Lagi nyala, alamak Jang. Sinyal saya bagus. Tuh. Kok tiba-tiba? Oh, musuhnya sinyalnya hancur. Lumayan lah, kita dapat kemenangan dalam pertandingan pertama dari pagi hari ini. Mantap. Oke, kita gaskan lagi. Lawannya susah nih pagi-pagi nih. Loading doang perasaan. Ibrahimovic. Ayolah, masuk divisi 2 lah, bisa kali.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here? David, the chance!
Masuk.
An extraordinary start. Great
Siapakah
throw
itu?
in next to
Muhammad
no
Salah.
time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko.
Aduh, nggak dapet.
Ribery. Xavi Alonso. Barcelona finding their path. Ibrahimovic!
Bahaya Ibrahimovic.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance!
Untung ditahan dalam
Oh,
Fletcher.
that was a half decent
Oh, nggak
effort.
masuk.
You can
Yang
never be
tahan.
too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Ibrahimovic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Galatasaray leading
Aduh,
here
kena
thanks
lari
to
masa.
that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And Shevchenko!
Mantap, sepak.
And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Galatasaray are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. And it's Ribery, and he's intervened well there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Racikan. Xavi Alonso. Raul. For Messi. That's a sharp pass.
Aduh.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Salah. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Frimpong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shevchenko. Xavi Alonso calmly anticipates. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. Dumfries. Now it's Raul. Raul played header!
Wih, besarang banget Ibrahimovic sundulannya asli.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Howson. Now Costa Curta. Succumbs to the pressure. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper
Aduh,
was never good.
salah.
Tries a shot!
Salah.
Taken with style.
Hai sayang.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass.
Tuh, apa
to
beli cemilan ya?
Both needed to be done
Makasih.
to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Galatasaray heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Dumfries. Fletcher does well to get it back. Dumfries is always looking to play quality balls.
Kamu kenapa kadang maunya libur?
Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive...
Oke, dari pagi ya.
He was well placed to deal with that.
Fletcher!
Has been indicated.
That's a half-decent try. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oke, babak pertama selesai, kita gaskan babak kedua nih.
And laced with excitement. Galatasaray hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
You can never
Cantik
be short
udah.
of runners into space as long.
He rises! Well, that is one way to stop him.
Telur, telur.
Puts his foot on the gas. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Galatasaray have their second corner now.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Ibrahimovic going full tilt down the left. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Dumfries, crossed into the middle. Mohamed Salah. Darren Fletcher. Gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Racikan. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Yaya Toure. Messi has created one goal already. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Racikan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Raul. That pass isn't the best. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break.
And Shevchenko!
Oke,
That
buat
was
cinta Papa
very
kenapa enggak sih? Jangan lupa ya, ntar ya Papa beliin cemilan ya.
For Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi.
Nggak apa-apa juga dong.
Racikan. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's a sharp little ball here.
Hah?
Well, that is not the best ball.
Enggak,
He offers
ntar
an
aja.
apologetic look.
Lagi mau main.
Well, that's down to a simple
Yeah.
miscalculation. No more, no less.
Boleh.
Fletcher wins the duel this time. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot!
Boleh, boleh.
Oh, that was
Besok
a
tapi ya pas
brilliant
bekerja ya.
save.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Galatasaray have their third corner. That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it out wide. Robertson crosses it in. Lob shot, surely!
Aduh, nggak
It's hit the
masuk.
upright.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi.
Itu dia ngetik di sini, kata dia aku lagi mancing, kata dia.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Iya. Nggak tahu, ntar makanya landscape aja lah.
And here's Ribery, out towards the flank. There's the delivery. Fletcher deals with that comfortably. Racikan. Now Costa Curta. Toure cuts out the pass.
Hah?
Xavi Alonso. And it's Denzel Dumfries.
Gak apa-apa lah, emang serunya di situ.
Receives it in a wide
Ya
position.
kalau mainan game Roblox.
And here's the chance to counter. Xavi
Kok bisa?
Alonso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Fletcher.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Ribery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the
Bahaya.
sort of game after which you feel it's a shame.
Enggak. Dah, SD lah. SD juga udah parah ya. Makanya kan pada megang handphone orang-orang itu. Ya kalau SMA udah dewasa lah. Tapi kalau nggak jaminan, biasanya di Roblox juga anak-anak SD udah pada main. Tuh, kelas 1. Makanya bagusnya di Roblox tuh nggak ada bahasa yang keluar, cuman ketik-ketik doang. Jadi yang nggak paham itu nggak tahu. Coba kalau bisa ngomong, kan game mabar itu kan, kalau bisa ikut ngomong tuh ngomong kasar semua lah, repot. Makanya disaring juga. Kalau emang dia kan memang targetnya buat anak-anak. Kalau iya, itu kan untungnya tulisan doang. Iya itu kan makanya untungnya cuma tulisan doang. Kalau nggak bisa baca yang aman. Ya kalau yang udah bisa baca yang repot itu. Tapi kan penekanan di mulut sama penekanan di tulisan beda. Makanya mendingan mancing, udah jelas. Kenapa emang? Kalau mancing apa yang mau dipanggil? Ya karena nggak main. Kalau main mah enak kan, dia kan upgrade. Ya emang begitu sistemnya. Ya sama juga kayak game Final Fantasy kan begitu. Ngelawan musuh, ntar naik level, ntar dapat duit up. Ya iya, tapi kalau kita pahamin permainannya sebenarnya suntuk, cuman ngelawan monster doang. Kecuali emang udah masuk ke lanjut misi kan gitu. Ada ceritanya. Kalau cuman mau grinding naikin level apa dapetin duit mah buat upgrade senjata, bosen lawannya dia doang, monster keliling-keliling aja lawan monster.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already
Habis
palpable.
gimana, nggak enak aku.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
I'll be keeping an eye on this man, Safi Salih, Peter.
Footballing royalty in his native Malaysia, of course.
Well, his track record speaks for itself, especially at international level. He's definitely a goal threat here.
Really looking forward to what he has to offer.
Me too.
Passes short and sharp. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Right, Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Pass somewhat off target. Amrabat. Amrabat was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Amrabat. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well manoeuvred. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That could spell trouble. Oh, sweet feet. And he will go for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Venezia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Putarlah pelan-pelan. Dia kok situ.
And now they can spring out of defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both.
And Shevchenko! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Mantap, atap tinggal.
Goal! Galatasaray! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Ya,
So
offset.
the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's a sharp little ball here, played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Nice
Salah
interception,
lagi.
well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Now that's a fine challenge. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. It's come to nothing. Ruben Dias. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. Short changes him with that pass.
Kesalahan. Rank Divisi masih kesalahan aja.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's managed to get rid. He's got a... Can he finish? Amrabat. Now it's Olise. Darren Fletcher. And the pass is intercepted. And it's De Bruyne. It's a lovely, neat pass. De Bruyne. And it's made its way to him. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Back into the middle. Rafinha! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well led, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Climbs up big! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Venezia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Here's a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Elise. Amrabat is always looking to break lines. Fletcher gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi. Out to the right. Looking to play him in. Elise's cross. Mohamed Salah. And there's the end of the first half.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Messi. Racikan. This looks promising. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Rafinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, played right into his path. Adams calmly anticipates. Played out to the right. Nicely shaped cross. Alexander-Arnold. Amrabat. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Venezia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Frimpong shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Venezia have the chance to go the other way. Venezia looking to pass their way through. It's a promising position, and he's big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That looks a decent ball. He rises! And he's quick to snatch it back. Shevchenko aims beyond the defence. Good ball, good... Mohamed Salah! Oh, it's come off the upright. Hernandez. Safi Salih. Amrabat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That pass has been well intercepted. Nice sequence of passes, this. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Venezia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
De Bruyne. Knocks it out wide. And here's Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Shevchenko. He is through, and Shevchenko! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Driving on and making good progress. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Messi is firing after that one. He can run onto that. And it's Messi. Now it's De Bruyne. That's a good ball. Adams. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Searching passes played there. Frimpong carries the ball down the right. And the through ball. And this is Shevchenko.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time for a change in personnel. Hernandez. And Rafinha. And it's De Bruyne. Messi. Amrabat. Played out towards the right wing for Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is a great pick out. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
De Bruyne. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we...
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Ajamus Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Bundil.
That can happen to anyone. It's
Ban depan.
truly unlucky for him, but
Wih.
it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And he's being shifted off it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That has ended up in no man's land. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to pass it through, brilliantly cut out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, shapes to shoot! Oh, good-looking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shevchenko takes a shot!
Hala, kencang benar.
Oh, surely that
Kencang
deserved
benar,
better.
That's
kencang.
really well played. It's
Sepak.
just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Aduh, susah. Sinyal dia. Sinyal dia. Oke, tampaknya dia sinyal. Oke, good. Oke, pencarian lagi. Apa ini?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great
Terima
voice.
kasih yang masih
And there's
setia
a real
menonton
sense of
Champions Gaming.
anticipation
Jangan
in the
lupa
air.
dukungannya.
Game on. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs
Apa
in the
itu
business.
jatuh?
He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And the keeper's got it again. Oh no, what has happened here? It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
Mainnya nggak jelas.
Alisson.
Biarinlah dia mau kayak gimana kayak main.
Well read, nice interception. Shevchenko. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It is early, but the game hasn't
Halo
yet started
Naga,
to
oh
life.
Naga, Bang Naga itu lagi itu tuh, Bang Ray. Lagi main dia. Emang nggak ketemu sama Bang Naga? Lagi mancing dia Bang Naga.
Stood up well to
Lip
him
juga
there.
kayaknya dia.
And he's had it nicked
Lagi
away.
lip kayaknya Bang Naga, Bang Ray. Halo Bang Ray, gimana kabar Bang Ray?
Conte.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Robertson. Pass is just off target.
Pak Guru mau ngasih ikan. Waduh, mau dong. Mau dong Pak Guru. Saya lagi itu tuh, lagi AFK di pulau.
Very stylish and expansive.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, just shoots.
Saya lagi di AFK di pulau nih Pak Guru. Pak Guru di mana Pak Guru? Biar saya samperin nih. Tapi saya lagi AFK di pulau Pak Guru.
Oh, beautifully
Soalnya nih
dispatched.
lagi
There was
main
no reaching
eFootball
that.
nih, gimana nih
Well, Peter, I
Pak Guru? Di pulau mana? Pulau yang pertama. Ah, ini dia lawannya menyerah nih.
So just time for me to say thanks
Ayo
to
Pak Guru
Jude
di
for
mana?
his wisdom and
Apa ke
to
Los
wish you
Island?
all
Saya mau
a
ke Los
very good
Island
evening.
juga nih Pak Guru.
Please be
Mau
reminded that drinking is only allowed
apa?
in the areas
Mau
shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
nyelesain misi laut dalam nih Pak Guru. Kayaknya naga merah di laut dalam juga deh. Ya, elah bukannya jalan. Itu orang ngapain coba? Ke Los Island Pak Guru. Pak Guru di mana? Wih, ada Megalodon Han. Kita dapat nggak kita di situ? Ntar ya, kita ke Los Island dulu nih. Ntar kita gaskan lagi ya footballnya. Biar bisa mancing di sana. Tapi bagi ikan dekap naga. Oh, udah dibagi, Bro Naga. Nah, sekarang bagian saya Pak Guru. Ketemu di Los Island Pak Guru. Saya lagi OTW Los Island nih. Mau ke patung Sisyphus, nyari misi ikan rahasia sama ikan secret. Dapat nggak ya? Ketemu di mana Bang Ray sama Naga? Yuh, salah jalan kita. Alah, lah. Yang mana sih? Kan yang itu ya. Oh, yang ini kali ini. Patung Sisyphus. Woi, ada di sini. Alamak, Jang, ada di sini. Woi, misi. Oke, Oke, kita sudah menang. Posisi bersama Brother Naga nih, Bang Ray, lagi di patung Sisyphus. Posisi lagi AFK di patung Sisyphus sebelah Bang Naga Merah. Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton Acumus Gaming. Jangan lupa dukungannya, subscribe, like, share, dan komen. Lawan lagi formasi.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Sparta Rotterdam.
So we're up and running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes forward. Mbappe chasing after it. Taken back almost at once. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Messi!
Ya. Untung.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be
Mbappe!
Halo Pak Guru.
And he was there to gain vital touch.
Numpang
I think he's
AFK
done
sebelah
great there,
Bang
both
Naga
reading
Merah
it
lah,
and dealing
numpang
with it.
AFK nih. Soalnya masih main eFootball nih kita nih, Bang Red. Pak Guru tadi katanya ngasih ikan. Nah, saya nungguin nih, udah datang belum Pak Guru? Saya mau dikasih ikan tuh. Cuman sayanya lagi main eFootball gimana nih?
And the danger is averted. Galatasaray have the chance. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the
Boleh,
keeper.
iya
That's
tadinya
very,
lagi
very
mabar
good. You
sama
can't
Bang
ask for much more than that.
Jiban nggak? Bang Brader.
Sparta Rotterdam have their second corner now.
Apa main sendiri? Tadi kayaknya saya lihat Bang Brader lagi
Too
online
much
tuh.
on it, and that is an
Roblox
easy
nya.
claim for the keeper.
Tapi nggak tahu dia live apa
And
enggak.
now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Stood up well to him there. Shevchenko in the hunt and looking threatening. Messi. Galatasaray so far providing no real... It's fallen! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
So, third corner of the game. Threads one in. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance to deliver. No way through. And it's Frimpong. Fletcher!
Aduh, terlalu nyamping.
And that is wildly off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And here's Forlan, and he's on his way. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Messi. Sparta Rotterdam finding their passes. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Sparta Rotterdam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mohamed Salah.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's a sharp little ball here.
Offside.
Offside that time. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nicked it back promptly, And the shot!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first goal of chance for a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nicely intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that.
2 added minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Forlan. And the pass is intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. Bastoni. And that'll be the final action
babak
of the
pertama
first
selesai,
half.
kita masuk babak
It's
kedua.
certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello everyone, don't forget to support me with subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Galatasaray can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, smashing header!
Alamak, jangan
Couldn't quite control it.
sikit lagi.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Ya.
This ended up in no man's land. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the header! And
Diego
he's got
Forlan.
that completely wrong.
Sparta Rotterdam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Salah. Mohamed Salah. And he skips past his man. Cross into the box. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Forlan. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Adams cuts out the pass. Messi. Might be dangerous. Chance!
Aduh, kipernya nggak mau maju, refleksnya kurang.
Sparta Rotterdam back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Sparta Rotterdam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got
mobilnya
two
bisa
strong
begitu
teams
ya.
of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Salah. Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's delightful. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. No, that's been intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Aduh, mata berjalan.
Pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robertson gets over and intercepts. Shevchenko.
Alamak, dia kenceng banget.
And the ball is
itu.
out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Cih. Sayang banget itu.
Ricky Puig. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through?
Alah, kurang cancel.
Fletcher.
Cancelnya kurang
Don't you
cepat.
just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Out.
Alex Hakimi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he passes it long.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But they've got it again. Fletcher. Looking for options for movement. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Aduh, bagi siapa?
Ricky Puig. Mbappe. Sparta Rotterdam are looking to break at pace. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great vision. And it's De Bruyne.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Picked out brilliantly.
Yuh. Aneh, win ajaib. Idih bikin aneh, win ajaib lagi. Nah, ini baru benar.
Substitutions taking place.
All hands on deck for this one. Messi with the short one. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe! Fletcher deals with that comfortably.
Ya elah.
So that's
Habis.
it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take?
Oke, kita ambil minum dulu, haus. Alah, mak, jangan. Matchmaking is successful. Kita lawan Portugal.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Keeper has taken decisive action. Save-off! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played it again. In comes the corner.
Corner.
Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Judge, surely! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched. Takes a shot! Bergami gets it away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Always onto this. Now it's Messi. He's got chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And the ball's come loose here. Szoboszlai plays it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has a shot. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Clipped in, chance for a shot! Oh, cracking. It's Luis! And it's hit the woodwork and out! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Roberto Carlos. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's a delicate pass. No way through there. Messi, looking for the run. Soboslai, and this is Luis Suarez. Darren Fletcher. 15 minutes till
Ini
half-time.
ke situ.
It's a sharp
Coba
pass.
Pemain.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space...
Header! And it's Bergomi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ambitious ball here. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, third corner of the game. Soboslai goes short. Bergomi. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And it's Neymar. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Darren Fletcher. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
He's had it taken off him. And it's half-time here. We'll go back on the first 45 minutes.
Galatasaray really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Caros espectadores, vamos anunciar os vencedores da nossa lotaria de hoje. Confiram o número do vosso bilhete, custo vão aparecer no ecrã. Substituição para Portugal. Número 24. Número 18. Neymar. Número 26. Messi. Número 14.
There's the start of the second half.
Vão dar os seus lugares
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
Ibrahimovic!
Número 13.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hullet. Shevchenko. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's another good win of the ball. Roberto Carlos. Mohamed Salah. That is a great pick out. Nesta cuts it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Can he get it through? Seedorf. Frimpong cuts out the pass. Shevchenko. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Shevchenko. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long. So they're running a
Halo
fine
Bang
line now.
Opian. Terima kasih sudah bergabung Bang Opian.
It's
Gak
clear
main
to see that he is
fix
not
it
at all
Bang
happy with that.
Opian.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nama akunnya apa Bang? Saya lupa dah.
Really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Aduh, nggak lolos.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? And the shots!
I will dance. Oh iya, I will dance. Sorry lupa Bang.
Well, someone's
Baru
doing his job
semalam
properly,
soalnya
Peter,
tidur
that's
juga
for sure.
kurang ini. Semalam
Out to the
begadang.
right.
Baru tidur jam berapa? Jam setengah
And
dua
here's
apa jam
Bale.
2? Semalam.
Ibrahimovic is onto this.
Jadi lupa dah.
Oh, he's done very well
Itu
to
lagi
take that
AFK
back.
tuh Bang di Lost Island.
Nice looking ball.
Siapa tahu kan
Make sure that's not getting through.
misi
Changes him with that
patung
pass.
Sisyphus kelar.
Looking to play him in. Shevchenko
AFK kah, Bang?
in acres of space
Kalau
out
AFK dekat
wide.
Lost Island Bang, biar nambahin
Seedorf.
lucknya. Ada Bang Naga Merah juga di sana Bang.
And this is
Lagi
Bale.
lip Bang Naga Merah kayaknya.
Bale stood his ground. It's Bale!
Aduh.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bullet!
3 kali backnya nggak ada yang benar ngebuangnya, kacau dah.
And they are pulling clear here. Oh, beautifully dispatched.
Jadi
There was no
Bang Ray
reaching
juga
that.
ada Bang Ray.
Just way too good, Peter.
Habis
The
dari
keeper was
sana
never
juga.
gonna stop it.
Ngasih ikan ke Bang Naga.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Ya elah.
What a cracking save from the
Sabar
keeper.
Bang, makan
That
dulu.
may turn
Ya,
out to be a
mantep Bang.
pivotal
Kita
moment.
harus makan Bang. Jadi semangat ntar mancingnya. Masa ikan dikasih makan kita
Just a
nggak makan
quarter
kan
of an hour to
repot.
play.
Bang Alpian nomor berapa Bang Alpian?
Ibrahimovic. Look at the space here.
Saya mau tahu nih yang main Roblox itu umur berapa rata-rata.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray
Kan yang
clearly
saya
didn't
kenal
help
tua-tua
themselves by
semua.
telegraphing that one.
Maksudnya
It was
berumur.
always going to be intercepted.
It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. And it's Bale. That's been cut out, well played. Mohamed Salah. That looks a good ball through. Cleared without complication. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Galatasaray really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Right, Shevchenko threads one in. Great vision.
Ter minuto de compensação.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Bale. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that...
Ah, turunnya gede banget lagi.
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Lama kali emang.
So off we go then. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field. Great chance!
Mantap. Haji Dio.
Club America are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's a cute ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he shoots!
Wih, Sepa juga mantap Sepa.
They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There they go, hunting again.
Galatasaray look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. And a chance! Goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Rodri. And he's well positioned here. Big chance! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have ourselves a real game, and he's had it hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fletcher. Real chance!
Wah,
Goal!
males Bang Haji.
And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Galatasaray get themselves into the lead. Now that looks a decent ball. Potw. That is good strength. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to play him in. Shevchenko! Oh, Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No, he's managed to misplace that. Iniesta. And the pass is intercepted. Danger averted for now. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Nicely weighted ball. Fletcher cuts it out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good ball! Nicely aimed pass. Now this could be a chance. Iniesta. Cantona. And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Knocks it into space. That is ended up in no man's land. Foden. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cantona. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Terima kasih yang masih setia menonton
It is
Ultimate
quite
Game.
a
Jangan
game,
lupa dukungannya,
breathless and
subscribe,
laced
like,
with
share, dan
excitement.
komen.
Galatasaray hold a skinny lead after a third half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. That gets things going for the second half. Good ball, good take. Tries to play it through. Foden gets into some space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Forward it goes. And it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Cantona. Shoots! Racikan is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Howson does well to get it back. Now it's Cantona. Somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great vision. Cantona. It's run loose here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kupchu. That's a shade optimistic. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Odo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shot, surely! And the ball's
Halo
come loose
Bang
here.
Alfati, terima kasih sudah bergabung Bang Alfati.
Will be a throw-in.
Gimana kabar Bang Alfati?
Cantona chasing after it.
Hingga main fish it nih Bang Alfati.
That has not gone well. Kukcu. Looking for the run. Foden. Foot in. Can he get it through? 75 minutes played. Now it's Cantona. Cantona. Mbappe. Shot a goal!
Bang, aku pakai HP satunya aku ya.
Again, we
Emang akunnya beda Bang Alfati?
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show
Akunnya
here
beda
for
Bang
us.
Alfati.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Hah, bukain. Ya, saya bau namanya, nanaknya. Bentar sayang, sabar. Udah Bang, invite aja Bang, Achievements Gaming Bang. Oh, akun YouTube. Kirain akun apa?
Cambio en el América. Número 11. Número 8. Entran número 7. Número 2. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one
Emang Robloxnya beda akun juga apa gimana Bang Bau? Saya bau. Tuh, saya jadi bingung nih ngomonginnya nih. Hai sayang cinta.
Quality ball. Odo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Delivers with wit.
Aduh.
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Played out wide. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. He's found a way past. Iniesta. Lovely. Now then.
Club America really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Hai, apa dibeliin cemilan nggak? Apa dibeliin cemilan nggak? Enggak, kok enggak. Udah, beli apa? Apa dong?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Somai. Somai.
He has found the way through. Tries a shot.
Ah, itu baru namanya kerjasama. Sama akunnya, oh sama akhirnya akun baru. Bang, aku ada teman pro namanya Indra. Jago dia main eFootball ya.
Still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip up now.
eFootball PC apa mobile, Bang Bau?
Galatasaray pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just
Download.
think that determination
Download
and
apa?
persistence has paid off handsomely.
Is. Oh, Divis it. Udah level berapa, Bang? Temennya. Mabar lah sama Cimons Gaming lah. Iya, mabar lah sama Cimons Gaming lah. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke. 500 lebih, wah ya mantep itu ya. Sampai 500 lebih. Sana kamar mandi dulu.
Tadi ada pakai kapan malam.
Iya, udah kamar mandi. Apa dibeliin apaan pangsit sayangnya? Kalau nggak salah. Oh iya keren lah itu 500 lebih. Saya baru 140-an ini. Tuh mesin cuci aja yang cuci ntar. Iya udah mantep lah itu mah. Hampir 500. Bang Fatih apa akun Robloxnya saya lupa dah. Surga. Oh iya. Surga 4493. Iya tahu surga. Ada sih itu di situ surga. Makanya saya bingung. Ini akunnya siapa? Saya bilang. Soalnya semalam itu kan banyak yang invite tuh. Jadi saya nggak hafal orang-orangnya. Pada mabar. Ini lagi AFK nih di patung Sisyphus. Tadi juga ada Bang Naga Merah juga di patung Sisyphus. Lagi lip kayaknya dia. Tahu masih lip apa udah selesai? Kesana aja Bang, ada Naga Merah tadi. AFK di mana Bang Bau?
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Di Los Ailes.
Rijkaard. It's Camavinga.
Di bagian mana? Saya di patung Sisyphus.
Here's Solot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Darren Fletcher.
Offset dong.
Himself offside.
Ini di mana? Di Hatta Karun apa di Sisyphus juga sama? Karena saya belum lihat lagi nih. Oh, Hatta Karun.
Koulibaly.
Di bawah berarti ya. Saya di atas.
It's Kunde. Messi.
Semalam itu sampai jam 5:30 AFK di Hatta Karun dari terakhir mabar. Itu sekitar berapa ya? 4 jam apa 5 jam sih itu. Dapat 1,3 lah kurang lebih 1,3 M. Dapat beberapa ikan mitos.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's
Rip.
for sure.
Oh, rodnya Astral.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Bang
And it's Rijkaard.
Avati, rodnya apa Bang Avati?
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any
Sama.
early mistakes. So,
Ya, ini saya
we're
lagi
seeing
ngejar
some
3M
conservatism
nih
here.
buat dapatin Ares.
Galatasaray so far providing no real test at all for the
Banyakan di mana sih harga ikan mahalnya, Bang Apati? Di harta karun apa di patung sipus?
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Iya, res 3M.
Size really matters, and it's time to
Banyakan di mana, Bang? Nyara dapetin duitnya di patung sisipus apa di harta karun? Soalnya kalau banyakan di tempat lain saya mau FK di sana lah biar cepet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's searching through. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Kamavinga. Ball is over the line.
Baru dapat 1, berapa tadi? 1,3 apa 1,4? Di sipus aku dapat 1 salam 2. Hah? Apa tuh?
Kunde.
Di sipus dapat 1 salam 2. Maksudnya apa nih, Bang Apati? So 1 dalam 2. Maksudnya gimana sih 1 dalam 2? Saya nggak ngerti dah, Bang. 1 dalam 2.
Howson. Mohamed Salah. And the through ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Salah!
Dapat yang common terus.
Wildly off target.
That was really good pressure.
Common itu jelek apa bagus, Bang?
Frimpong herring after the ball here.
Di harta karun dapatnya yang common terus. Maksudnya common itu yang biasa apa yang bagus, Bang? Saya bau.
Howson. And it's Kunde.
Oh, langka, dapat langka. Berarti gimana? Bagus ya hitungannya ya?
Nice sequence of passes this. Mohamed Salah.
Tapi saya kemarin dapat mitos sih. Ada sekitar berapa ya itu mitosnya? Ada 6 atau 7 gitu kalau nggak salah.
It's a good spell of possession this. Hazard played into the middle.
Mitos, tapi mitosnya kecil sih, tapi lumayan. Emang umpannya pakai apa, Bang? Saya umpannya pakai Chrome. Aduh, masuk lagi. Saya umpannya pakai Chrome. Emang Bang Apati umpannya apa, Bang Apati? Nah, umpannya apa? Saya nggak dapat secret loh itu, karena kan eventnya secret 1 ya. Saya belum dapat secret nih. Emang pakai Astral udah bisa dapat secret, Bang? Caranya gimana, Bang?
Halftime getting close now. And it's Racikan. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Barusan dapat secret. Sama mantar ya.
evoweb. Messi.
Umpannya pakai apa, Bang Apati?
That's alert.
Oh, what a big quick to. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. Racikan. And Shevchenko. Salah. There he goes, motoring forward. Real chance.
Aduh, corner lah, Bang. Masa iya habis. Lihat dulu. Wih, mantep nih dapat secret nih. Itu buat event kan? Emang AFK dari jam berapa, Bang? Bisa dapat secret?
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. And it's Azar. Kamavinga. Kunde.
Dark Matter.
That's a super give and go.
Oh, Dark Matter masih
Nice and easy.
yang 600 koin ya, Dark Matter ya.
And he's forced to go back. Kunde.
Ada 2 jam, 3 jam, 4 jam, apa 5 jam. Udah dapetin secret.
Out towards the flank. To Koulibaly. Kamavinga. And here's Azar. Pass is coming off in quick succession
Oh,
here.
berapa menit doang. Wah, berarti hoki dong itu ya.
Messi.
Hoki banget itu. Saya belum dapat nih dari kemarin nih, padahal
Bullish header.
hampir 5 jam kali di Harta Karun.
Solot is offering a wry smile there.
Ini kurang lebih 45 menit atau 1 jam tuh saya di Sisyphus.
He rises.
Wah, masuk
He's
lagi.
got a goal.
Gawat nih,
And
masuk
look
lagi.
what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed
Di
it.
Harta Karun aku dapat rare terus.
Well, the defense proved infallible then.
Lah itu tadi secret dapat di mana, Bang? Di Harta Karun bukan?
Well, that looks a decent ball. Shevchenko. Mignon claims.
Barusan nih yang dapat secret di mana, Bang? Bukannya di Harta Karun tadi lagi AFK.
Koulibaly is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Oh gitu.
Hausen. And it's Racikan.
Tapi di Sisyphus ada Harta Karun, ada ini nggak sih? Ada ikan secretnya juga nggak sih?
What a letdown when you've
Apa di
got
mana
such
aja ada gitu,
presence
tapi
and movement.
untung-untungan aja gitu.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi providing and takes a shot!
Oh iya, gawat.
Just cruising!
Besok
They are
update.
cruising!
Update jam berapa? Bang Apati. Apati Indonesia kan?
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution.
A case now of complete control. He won't be happy with that one. Solot. Bernardo Silva.
Jam 7. 7 pagi apa sore, Bang?
Break lines. Kamavinga. Ferran Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Could try cutting inside here. Crosses it. Header!
Wah, ketinggalan kita sampai 4. 7 pagi ya? 7 pagi, oke, siap. Ntar kita coba lihat.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitute. And he shoots!
Ah, jauh dah, ini nggak bisa ngejar ini. Nggak bisa ngejar. Ini kayaknya pertandingan terakhir nih, kita harus kegiatan juga nih, dunia nyata nih. Habis itu kita online lagi, insya Allah mungkin kita main yang lain.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Ah, kekencengan lah itu. Sepa bukan kereta. Sip Bang Apati, makasih infonya Bang. Soalnya saya nggak pernah baca informasi itu Bang.
They're such an entertaining watch. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Shifted it to the flank. Howson.
Bang, main 99 malam.
Keep
Itu
the
apaan?
ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Judul ya?
Cannavaro kept his eye on it and he's there.
Tahu kalian horor-horor saya nggak tahu suka sih, soalnya saya orangnya agak takut. Jadi
Oh,
kalau
that's clever.
main horor itu
Now
kepikiran.
chance for a shot. And he
Semalam
hits
aja
the
main
net.
bawa bakso Malang aja, suaranya ngeselin bener
And the
kan?
chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
4 added minutes has
Confirmation
been
that there will be
indicated.
4 minutes stoppage time. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to play him in. Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. Oh no, this does not look good.
99 Night at Forest. Roblox juga kan, judul Roblox kan apa gimana?
And that is as far as it goes. A tale of
Duh,
two teams,
tampaknya
one
kita
irresistible,
mau udahan dulu
unstoppable.
nih. Bang Alpati,
The other
makasih ya udah
fragile
mampir ya.
and
Nanti
seemingly
kita
clueless.
jumpa lagi di live saya berikutnya nih.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Soalnya ini
Well,
saya
there
mau
was a
keluar
distinct
dulu,
lack
ada
of
urusan
clarity or
kegiatan
commitment
sehari-hari.
in everything the players were
Jangan lupa mampir
trying to
lagi
do.
Bang
Looking
Alfati
pretty lethargic,
di Acimus
and they were
Gaming, baik di
ruthlessly
YouTube
exploited
ataupun di
and deserve to be.
Robloxnya. Oke.
My thanks to Jim.
Jam berapa?
We
Nih
both
belum
wish
tahu
you
nih.
a
Saya
very
soalnya mau
good
keluar
evening.
dulu ntar. Mau keluar dulu. Mungkin kalau nggak siang seperti biasa ya sore paling. Tapi diusahain sih kayaknya siang sih. Cuman belum tahu juga nih. Jam pastinya jam berapa? Soalnya tadi juga semalam tidur kurang nih. Kalau kita ngantuk kan paling kita antar tidur. Bisa live-nya lagi sore. Tapi kalau ntar nggak terlalu ngantuk, paling bisa lah live siang gitu kan. Gitu Bang Alfa.